I am super, super thrilled because I have my sister and friend, Anita Wilson, on the phone with me. How are you?
Yes, Randy, I am good. I am good. I'm good. It's good to hear your voice. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a journey, but I am doing very, very well.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. God is good.
He is good. Now, listen, I'm a fan and a friend.
Oh,
And I'm
oh my goodness.
always checking out the things that you're doing, your flow. You always seem to be so laid back, but still so, so busy. How does this happen for you?
Oh my goodness. I always say balance is everything, and
Hmm.
I try to put attention into my career. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm an independent artist, so there's no machine. So if something's gonna get done, I'm gonna be the one to do it. So
Yeah.
I try to plan well in advance,
Yeah.
and with that as well, prioritizing family time and personal me time as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I think that's important because sometimes we can kind of brag on, team no sleep and it's grind time and all that. But I'm like, because team no sleep leaves you not balanced and
Right.
tired and just emotionally drained and all of that. So, and I've had those times and I'm like, nah, that's not giving Anita what Anita needs. So
Yeah.
I just try to keep that balance. One of my friends told me I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know what that means exactly, but I do try to keep that balance of staying visible with new music or
Yeah.
just with the music that's out and just kind of unplugging too,
Yeah.
and just
When you
making sure
need
I
to.
give me and my family what I need. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
One of the things that I admire about you is you decided a while back to become an independent artist and you do it all. How did you come to that decision?
Well, in the beginning of my career, I had a couple of different scenarios with labels and different deal structures. I started by recording my album independently and then later licensed it for a temporary term to a label. So when I had label affiliations, I just noticed that in meetings and in planning sessions and whatnot, I was being approached or communicated to strictly like an artist, to only be concerned about maybe music or the studio sessions or the photo shoots or when we sending you to go sing here or there. But I always basically had interest in other areas. Well, what
Mm,
does the budget look like? And what are the streams doing? And how are the sales doing? When are
right.
we doing this? And how are we rolling this out and all that? And I started getting on everybody's nerves like, girl, just worry about singing and put your little dress on and go sing. But I knew pretty early on that my interests were more than that
Hmm.
and went further than that. So I think to each his own.
Yeah.
Labels are not a bad thing. Some people need a team of people to handle those intricate details for them. They don't really have the wherewithal or the interest to do all this because it's not the easier route,
No, it isn't.
but it's definitely a lot of hard work. So I just kind of take it in stride. But I knew early on that that was the route that I needed to go.
Sometimes you wonder why.
I am on the phone with Miss Anita Wilson. And the other day, Anita, I was listening to the Willie Moore Jr. show, as I do, and I
Yes.
heard a song, and it was talking about I'm alive, and I was like, that sounds like Anita Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, this song just touched me. I had my windows down. It was beautiful
Wow.
outside, and it just
Yeah.
really touched me to the core. When did you do this, and what's this all about for you?
Still Alive is the lead single to my upcoming album. We released it in July, and I thought it was a very timely message because it is not lost on me, Miss Randy, that God allowed us to live through,
Mm,
and we are coming out. Our cousins act like it's over. It's not over.
no.
But he is bringing us out of a pandemic season, and we're still dealing with it. But last year was a very scary time, and
Hmm.
in the midst of it, I keep myself reminded of the uncertainty that we all felt being, shut down in the house and can't go anywhere and wasn't sure how this thing was even being transmitted. And we couldn't make any plans and we couldn't
Right.
go on the road. And people were dying by the thousands and 100,000s. And
Yeah.
God allowed us to live through that. My name is not on that list. Your name is not on that list of
Yeah.
people that have died. And we've loved and we've lost lost.
Yes.
And I just buried a friend a few weeks ago from COVID,
Right.
But that blessing is not lost on me. We can get used to God's blessings, but this song just sat with me in a very special way. It's written by my husband, Rick Robinson, and I thought it was a cool message to just encourage everybody to live in gratitude and to testify as often as you get the chance. The song starts off with the classic testimony service line, given out of the God who's
Yes.
the head of my life.
Yes.
But wherever I go, even though we're getting back to some sense of normalcy, I want the people in the grocery store, the people at church, the people at my job, everywhere that I go, to know that I'm grateful to God for sustaining my life. And some of the lyrics in the second verse say, clearly, there's work to be completed. So I want to tap into why God still has me here. So I'm just grateful to still be alive. And I'm glad that message kind of jumped out at you. And I hope it does that with all the listeners that hear this song, to just make sure we intentionally keep a spirit of gratitude.
Giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. I'm still alive.
That is Still Alive with Ms. Anita Wilson. I am so thrilled about this song and all the things that you're doing. You're back out and about a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a little bit of a break since my last full album released in 2017, and then I released a dance remix EP last year.
Love it.
Thank you. It's called Dance Soul. But it's been a while since I released a full album, so I'm glad to kind of be getting out a bit, doing some live concerts, and I'm always excited to play city wineries because that's a really unique venue for me to be able to perform in and share my music in a kind of laid back atmosphere, but still be in God's presence and still really be inspired. So those concerts have been going well.
Yeah.
Very slowly and safely and, cautiously.
Yes.
Getting out to just do some live moment to just be inspired with everyone. So little by little, we're kind of getting out to just be among the people and promote the new music and just keep everybody inspired because we're getting through this time together. So
Absolutely.
I thought that was important too. Last year I was like, I don't know if I need to do an album. So much is going on. Nobody cares about new music. People are dying. People are dealing with so many things, the racial stuff, all kinds of different pandemics at one time,
Right.
But someone reminded me that music is one of the gifts that we have that help us through times like this, to calm our spirits or to lift our spirits or to encourage us to just be motivated to keep going. So I thank God that he provided all the means and the support to be able to, do this album and complete it. And we are now down to a week out from the release of this album. It releases October 8th, and I'm excited about the Soul Sister album.
I am excited about the title alone.
Thank you. I love soul music.
And you are certainly a soul sister. How can we find you on social media or anywhere?
Well, my website is missanitawilson.com, and that's my tag on Instagram and Twitter as well, at Miss Anita Wilson and Anita Wilson on Facebook. So I'm definitely very, very active on social media. I love to interact, so you guys hit me up. And I will comment back, and we can kind of keep in touch that way. And on my website, you can find a picture gallery and the calendar, upcoming events, booking info, and all those details as well.
And I'm looking forward to whenever you make it back to the Motor City. Anita, I love you.
I love you too, Randy. I do. Thank you so much.